for the first time in like a year. What happened
That's me.
What happened last time?
Well, last time on E.R.A, our protagonist was introduced. Meet Jenny Schmidt, 22, single and ready to mingle. And by mingle, I mean hurtle through space and time. Finding herself in a sticky situation, Jenny meets Eon, a god of unimaginable power. Tasked with saving the universe, she must now travel through time and space, but mostly time, to help out people and even learn how to become a person. What's to happen next? Who knows? Stay tuned. There you go. Whoops. I'm gonna move the players to the one and only map. The year is 1930. Somewhere in Rhode Island sits a small metropolitan cityscape known as Whiskey River. In this city, there are tons of do-gooders and no-gooders, doing whatever they can to sort of go through life as it is, so to say. One of these people is the well-established private investigator, Jack Daniels. Hidden inside a small office building in a dingy little part of the city, he sits, waiting for his next case. Would you like to describe what your character is doing right now, Sam?
Absolutely. So, Jack Daniels, private investigator, is... Also, the music's really loud.
Sorry.
is currently sitting, just paging through some notes from a previous case that has been bothering him for a couple days now, but nothing urgent. Just enjoying the morning, waiting to see if his secretary has any calls for him or any mails shown up. Just wait to see what the day brings.
You get a small little knock on your door.
Come in.
The door opens up, and it is your secretary. She sort of adjusts her glasses, and she sort of looks at a piece of paper in which she's written down someone's name.
Morning, Amelia.
Morning, Jack. You have one... She looks and squints. Brandy here to see you. Says it's real important.
Ah, of course. Send her in.
She opens the door, and a small, you probably fairly short woman looks around. You want to say like 19, 20. Sort of walks in. She has very clearly been crying. She has a handkerchief and is dabbing at her ears. Sorry, not her ears, her eyes.
I was just gonna roll with it. Morning,
Detective
Miss.
Daniels.
What seems to be the matter?
It's just terrible, sir. It's my brother. He's missing.
Your brother, eh? Well, have a seat and let me know, tell me what's happened.
Oh, you're too kind. She sits, and she's just taking deep breath. Well, it's my brother. His name's Shirley. He used to get a little too much flack. People thought he had a girl's name, and well, he used to get into scraps, so to say. But I feel as though this time he's gotten to one scrap too big to come back from. I haven't seen him in over a day. He always comes home by now.
Well, it's not unusual for boys to go out on their own on occasion, but, you know, do you have any information on where he might be, or where you think he could have ended up?
Well, he usually hangs out by the, but the soda fountains that are, well, she really leans backwards. You know that isn't exactly soda they're selling there, but he usually would hang around there and just, not really trying to stir up trouble, but he had some buddies he would hang out with, just try and chill around there.
Well, I suppose it could be, it could be about anything, but, of course, I'll be happy to look into it.
Thank you, Detective. The whole police force has called me insane. They thought I've caught a case of the vapors.
Well, the, police force can be a little hit or miss sometimes, but I know the captain's good, so... But
if you
I'll
say
be happy
so.
to look into all this for you.
Thank you. She grips your hand. She puts it to her forehead and sort of bows down. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure he's okay. He's such a good boy. He's such a good kid. Anyways.
Yeah, sorry.
Stares.
Yeah, just looks... Detective Daniels just kind of stares off into the middle distance for a moment and just begins to think about what could possibly have happened around the soda fountain, or in Whiskey River itself. The town is a good town, but every place has a few bad eggs, and he's beginning to wonder who might be involved here.
Truly, who might be indeed. She, Brandy sort of adjusts herself. She like takes a deep breath. She's like, all right. Well,
Yes.
Just let me know as soon as you can. Here's my phone number. She writes down her phone number.
Of course. Either myself or Amelia will be in touch with you by day's end with any information we've come across. And if
Day's
you learn
end?
any... Yes.
Wow. Quite the guarantee.
Well, I try to work quickly around here. But if you have any other information that might be of assistance, stop on by. Or, like I said, talk to Captain Morgan of the police department. Good friend of mine, so...
If you say so. She relays some information about Shirley's general build. He is a fairly large, around 6'1" boy, younger than her, surprisingly, yet clearly, doesn't look it. Very built, very tough, slicked back black hair, and is usually wearing just, like, grayish pants, one of those little newsy caps, and a wife beater.
Perfect. So he looks like every other 18-year-old in town.
Yep. Good luck, detective. She leaves. She doesn't say that, I say that.
Yes.
The door closes. We cut to outside. The secretary goes, "So, what did I say? He's the best in the business." "Oh, you are right, Miss Amelia. He's just so lovely, so gentlemanly, so charming. Just wow. I really hope if anyone can help find my brother, it's definitely that man." As she exits the building, Jenny Schmidt hurtles from the ceiling and crashes onto the couch in sort of the outside area of the office.
Amelia, you okay out there?
Amelia she's very sort of unfazed expression, locks eyes with Jenny.
Daniels opens the door to his office and kind of pokes his head out.
Daniels, you see someone new. Neon, would you like to describe how your character looks?
You see a girl... Oh, God, how old did we say she was?
We said she was like 20.
Like, yeah, in her 20s, just... hair tied back into a ponytail, glasses, looks extremely confused and tired. Hey, Rusty.
That's me.
What does blending in make me wear?
Blending, Jack Daniels, you see a woman in a full-blown zoot suit. Just chilling on this couch looking bewildered.
Well, I see, I often get some strangers through here, but normally they come in through the door. Can I help you, miss?
Oh my God, I can't believe this is where I am.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Amelia just sort of sips on a water.
Shit. God, fuck.
Amelia's eyes are so wide. Women aren't allowed to swear in the 1930s.
Daniels will approach, start kind of walking towards it. Are you, alright there? You seem to have crashed in through my ceiling. Where did you even come from? He looks up through the hole and there's just nothing. No trees or overhangs or anything.
Yep.
You know, I don't have to tell you that.
Well, I suppose not. Just, might be curious is all. So, something I can help you with, seeing as you're here at the detective's office? I'll take your silence as a no. Well, Amelia, I guess if you wouldn't mind, grab this lady, I don't know, a drink or a pillow or ice pack for presumably the bruises you have from falling.
I'm fine. So.
Oh, tough little thing, aren't you?
She speaks.
So what's your problem?
Well, my name is Detective, My name is Jack Daniels, private investigator here, and the best in Whiskey River, if I do say so myself.
Cool. What's your problem?
I suppose I don't know what you mean.
No. No weird cases or any fucking thing like that?
Well, I did just have a young lady, not much older than yourself, stop in this morning and report to me that her brother has gone missing. I'm not sure.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not sure it's quite so serious, but
staring, just wide-eyed.
I was just about to go have a walk around town and see if I couldn't pick up any leads.
Cool, I'm gonna follow you.
Do as you will, I suppose. Also, Amelia, would you mind calling someone about the hole in the ceiling?
Oh yeah, she looks up, and as you follow her gaze, the hole in the ceiling has seemingly been repaired. Almost as if there was never a hole in the ceiling.
Well, I suppose I've had weirder mornings, but not recently.
I sure haven't.
Alright, well, Amelia, obviously, enjoy the rest of the day, or I'll see you probably around lunchtime. Obviously, calls, mail, just do the usual with them.
Would you like your gun, sir?
I would, thank you.
Okay, she opens a cabinet and just hands you your gun.
Yes, it's a revolver, just a classic. Nothing too fancy, but something Daniels has had for quite a while, so likes to keep it on him on the off chance he comes across something that needs a little intimidation or a little action.
Hey man, name one problem in life that hasn't been solved with a gun.
True.
Don't answer
especially
that.
in the 30s.
It's true. As you guys walk out, the camera stays on Amelia for a minute, and she instantly pulls out the phone that begins calling people. You will not believe what just happened. The camera cuts away, and you guys find yourself in, as previously stated, Daniels' detective office is in a slightly not very popular part of the neighborhood, but it does lead into the main street of Whiskey River, which I assume is where you're going to walk towards.
Yes. I kind of pull my collar up on my big trench coat and pull my hat down a little bit and turn to the mysterious girl who fell through my ceiling and went, "By the way, I don't believe I ever caught your name."
Oh, I already told you
right.
it. Did you forget?
Must have. Although I suppose I was a bit distracted this morning.
It's Jenny. Jenny Schmidt.
Pleasure to meet you, Jenny. So, what brings you to town?
I'm the role to reflect.
Okay.
I want to see if Jenny's willing to play along with this bit.
This bit as if it's on a man asking you a genuine question.
Yeah? I need to let me check this. That.
Oh, can you? Oh man, hang on, Sam. Are you able to, if you highlight Jenny's things, can you see the name of her stats? I'm curious.
I can, yes.
Ah, interesting.
Jenny's locking into blue and is going to I'm here to fix something.
Oh. I suppose we're in the same kind of work then.
Yeah, whatever.
Jack, can you give me a wild roll to do?
Absolutely.
Yep, that is 100% good enough. Using your keen powers of observation, you notice that as this lady, probably, I'd assume, Jenny, your hands are in your pockets as you're walking.
Mm-hmm.
As the movement goes to put said hand into said pocket, you notice a strange purplish bracelet sort of moves in. You see that she's wearing some kind of strange thing, and you have no idea. You have never seen anything like that bracelet before.
Tell me, Jenny, you do a lot of traveling?
No. Went hiking once when I was a kid.
Just, not familiar with the jewelry you got on there. Didn't know if you were kind of some kind of worldly vagabond.
She looks down, almost surprised to see it on her herself. Well, that's
as you look at it, you feel a sort of like, I got like tiny tinge in your brain of like, oh, they must have put it there. It is pretty nice though, you got to admit.
It's too nice for me, is what it is.
Would you like to attempt to get it off?
No.
Okay.
This is your life now.
It's true. As you guys walk towards Main Street, you can actually use your I believe, let me check to see which stat would apply to this, Mr. Daniels. Yeah, you can use your yellow roll to do for this.
Absolutely.
If you'd give me one, pretty please.
So just those, or do I have to roll the die first?
Yeah. You roll. Yeah.
What does L mean?
What why did your yellow get locked out?
You
Oh, that's weird. Okay, try again. Sorry.
That's all right. So that. And then roll to do.
Yep.
Looks yellow.
Hey, chat. Have you figured out which system we're using yet? Anyways. Perfect. Yeah, no. As you are walking around, you see many semi-familiar faces. Some familiar for the right reasons, others for the wrong reasons. They wave. They stare. They sort of scowl. They wink. Various characters that make up Whiskey River.
Yeah, Jack gives each of them a polite nod or perhaps a bit of a knowing stare. But
some of the more seedier looking ones, as they see you, are like, oh fuck, they start walking away.
Yeah, Jack has been doing this for many, many years at this point, so he knows most of the people in town, and most of the people know him.
Hey, you want to give me a name of someone right now?
A new someone?
Yeah.
Let's go with Matthew Miller, the local one of the local shop owners.
Matthew Miller walks out. Hey, if it isn't my favorite guy.
Shut up, we're
Morning.
Oh,
Morning, Mr. Miller.
Damn, you got some new broad on your side? Who is this?
This young lady dropped in this morning. She's gonna help me out with a case I'm working on.
What kind of outfit is that? Points to you, Jenny.
What's this man wearing?
He's a shop owner, so I assume he's wearing these classic semi-New Englander butcher's outfit. She's got the classic apron and little hat.
I guess.
Hey, I wear this uniform with respect, just like how your friend wears his uniform with respect. Oh, well, he did before. Oh, sorry, sir.
No trouble at all.
Tragic past has been brought up.
Yes. No. By the way, Miller, have you seen Shirley around? I know he'll swing by your place every once in a while.
Shirley? Yeah, somewhere around, I want to say around this time yesterday, he kind of walked in. He's with some fellas of his. I usually recognize him, the regular guys, gin and tonic, and he kind of brought his, he got that fourth friend. Oh man, I hadn't really seen him that often before. He was wearing some kind of, sort of snaps his fingers, something white, some like whitish garb. I don't know how to describe it. Kind of looked like a priest, but without the priest,
Yeah. I guess I'm not sure what that might be either, but... Well, I was on our way down to the soda fountain. It's where his sister said he was hanging out, so...
Oh, be careful. I know what soda fountain that is.
Yep. Yep, the usual.
I wanna... Oh, God. Alright, hang on. Jenny, roll to die real quick.
Am I under attack? Anyway.
As you two walk away, Matthew Miller is going to attempt to spank you. but you roll way high enough. You immediately just stare at him, and he just looks at you like mid-air slap, and he's like, never mind. He walks back into his store.
You'll have to excuse Mr. Miller. He's been like that for a few years now that the wife died.
Does Jenny just stare? Okay.
Man, the days before common decency. Do you have any smokes?
No, I quit a year or two back. It was bothering some of the clients, so decided to make the place a little more fresh in the office, I suppose. I know police station will probably have some. Boys there are always taking any excuse they can to not work for a little while.
Yeah, well, cops are bastards, am I right? Raises her hand.
I don't suppose I know what you mean.
She just stares.
Yeah, she just kind of stares at that. Lowers her hand.
Yikes.
Cringe.
Does she out loud say cringe?
What do you think? Sam, I'm just gonna apologize of how much they'll be laughing at how fucking how fucking
it's all
mean
good.
Jenny's going to be to you.
It's Daniels he deals with all types, so he'll make it work.
So kind he is. You guys walk up, and Daniels, you do recognize this particular soda fountain. It's owned by someone you don't really like. You understand he goes by the name of Johnny Walker.
Ah. Yes, Mr.
Would
Walker
you like
has been
sorry, you go.
he's been involved in many of Daniel's investigations, but nothing's ever really been able to concretely tie him to anything.
Would you like to enter the facility?
Absolutely.
You open the door, and I thought I had a song for this, but I don't, but I will grab it in a minute as I'm describing this. You guys find yourselves in a relatively crowded soda fountain area. You see the titular Mr. Walker standing at the bar, pouring various glasses of syrup and then carbonated water, and using a special kind of spoon to mix it all up, adding some ice, and just giving them to the various... No one, for a soda fountain, you'd expect to see more youngins, but you don't see anyone under the age of, 19 here. It's a ton of, young adults and old-looking dudes and ladies.
Daniels will stand for a moment and survey the crowd, just checking to see if Shirley is amongst them. Which, unlikely, but
Nope.
you never know.
Unfortunately. If only it was that simple.
Yes. Well, I suppose I'll make my way up to the counter.
Johnny starts pouring, and he looks up and he sees you. Ah! Jackie boy. What can I do you for?
I had a tip come in from a client of mine this morning. Says her brother was here last night and he hasn't been home.
I know a lot of brothers.
I'm sure you do. Looking for a Shirley, 6'1", built. Any ideas?
Yeah, geez, that really narrows it down. But hey, that name, Shirley. Any idea who he was hanging out with?
It was gin and tonic and one other boy. Dressed in white?
Twitches very slightly. Nah, I didn't see him here yesterday.
Oh wow,
Well-
you're so good at lying.
Hey, what's it to
Small
you?
applause.
Who's this chick?
You'll have to excuse my friend here. She dropped in this morning and is helping me out with the case.
Dropped in. Oh yeah? Well, word to the wise. Sort of leans in close over the bar and points a gross finger at you. Back where I'm from, women know how to keep their mouths shut.
Yeah. Okay, man.
Yeah, I'm the boss here. He sort of leans back. Anyways, yeah, no, got no clue where they are, so, bye. He doesn't walk, he just stares.
Well, if you happen to see anything, you know my number.
Yeah. There's something. I'm close with. I'm close with Amelia. Yeah, I can figure it out. Here's the soda fountain theme. I grabbed it.
Nice.
I know, right? Anyways.
Boy.
Well, Daniels will have one last look around and see if there's anybody who he thinks might be involved in this. You know, any of the other boys or someone dressed in all white.
Of course. Well, based on a general guess, no one's really wearing anything related to that description. But there are a few groups of people. There is the youngest group is another group of like rough and tumble chimney sweeps, we'll say. And we also have a group of, I have it here. Ah, yes. 3 elderly old men, all wearing big top hats. Who would you like to talk to first?
I'll make my way over to the chimney sweep boys.
The chimney sweep boys are squatted down in the corner, and they are clearly cheering over something. And when you go and reach over to them, they are clearly watching 2 rats fight.
Morning, boys.
Oh! They sort of stare. It's legal, we swear. Oh, you're not a real cop. We're fine.
And I don't mean any trouble.
Just
Just a
money
couple
on
questions
her.
if you've got time.
Jenny has... Give me a minute. $16.
Oh wow, she's rich.
She could buy the whole building.
She takes out a nickel and like tosses it onto the.
They disrupt the rat fighting.
Oh wait, that's a bet.
Oh, girl, scary. They sort of sit. The rats begin fighting. You have no idea which one is winning. It is 2 rats.
You boys haven't happened to see Shirley around in the last day or two, have you?
They sort of look at each other. Ah, gee, mister, I don't know any Shirley or boy or any sort of thing like that. They eye Jenny like, magic nickel lady.
If you tell him what he wants, he'll give you a kiss.
They begin fighting. I love how you didn't say like which one get a kiss first. It was just whoever says it first, but they just begin fighting anyways. Oh my god. Anyways,
which one
I
do you
appreciate
want bet
the
on
assist,
winning?
but
we saw them. They were right here. They were right here. They went, oh. They like throw their hands in the air. Oh, pussy. They like punch him. I didn't research enough 1930s insults. Oh wait, I know a good one. They call him a fudge packer. Anyways, yeah, we saw him here yesterday with the homies and some new weirdo.
That's about the same info everybody else has given me. Any idea when did you see him leave?
Nah, he went to the back room. They elbow him. What?
The back room, right?
They point, and Johnny Walker is eyeing you with a very, like, angry face.
I just nod at Johnny. Thanks for the tip, boys.
He's just like, oh, you did. And then he looks at Jenny, he's like, so, he takes his hat off
Jenny
and
walks
holds it between
away.
his hand. Oh, I should have known.
Daniels thinks about saying something and then just follows Jenny.
Jenny's gonna walk to the back door.
You actually don't see a back door. That's the interesting thing. You're not really sure where there would be a back room, but if anyone would know.
Oi, old
Yes.
fart.
I'm not saying that. What was that?
Where's your back room?
Back room, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll give it to you,
Yeah,
but
no, you mentioned
maybe
it.
just...
You mentioned it earlier when you're talking to him. Gestures it.
I did not. You're lying, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
I would like the roll to gaslight.
Yeah.
Yeah, accepting that she's the worst fits in this situation.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta gaslight.
And
For those in Twitch chat, this is one of Jenny's special moves.
I'm deciding now, I have Girl Boss. I have Girl Boss locked in as my main
in primary, so this is a +2? Okay.
Have this man roll the die against it. How many colors?
God, you know how many colors he has. I'm not even gonna do like a proper character sheet. Wow. One whole color. Oh, he scratches his head. Oh, jeez, maybe I am getting old. He bends over and his comically large ass sticks up in the air like a cartoon character. He presses something and then holds the Coca-Cola lever and the sparkling water lever, rotates them and twists them back, and all of a sudden, the entire bar, sort of like a semicircle, begins rotating, and as you guys are standing near it, you and sort of get swapped into this secret back room. So I can't play this goofy music. Actually, I do want to still keep on playing that goofy music. I think it fits. It is a completely different vibe here. It is much bigger, for one. You see several different groups of people, more like actual like adults now. All of them are very well dressed, like extremely well dressed. You see multiple barrels of. Oh, hang on. Rosie asked, "Do we have icons for this game for the characters?" No. Jenny has a.
Jenny does not have a canonical like form that stays the same. I'm not drawing a new icon for every session.
Yeah, some characters might draw their. I think some players have drawn their characters. I should have interrupted my description for that, but I wanted to.
I probably also will draw just a general Jenny eventually.
Yeah, for now, if you want to draw Jenny or Jack Daniels, I'd assume draw Jack Daniels as a stereotypical detective and draw Jenny as a girl with a ponytail and glasses.
If you've ever seen the anime No Guns Life, or you've seen Amelia Watson the VTuber, that kind of vibe. Just detective, human, kind of mid-30s, a man who has seen and done a lot of things.
Imagine the most basic girl you know.
Imagine a very basic white bitch. Fun Jenny, quick derailing the game, fun Jenny character design fact. Neon asked me to ask my actual friends what is the most basic thing they would wear, and when I told them, Neon accidentally made exactly an outfit that my friend wears on the regular. Which is a fun story. Anyways, back to the game. This sort of, I can just say it's a speakeasy now. This speakeasy is a very different vibe. You see two different long bars on the left, to the left and to the right of each hallway. You see multiple different well-dressed men, almost all of them just chain smoking a crap ton. It is very musty in here. And they are watching some kind of strange performance going on. And as you walk a little bit closer, you realize it is a stage magician play. Someone is doing card tricks, and these men are losing their minds.
Jenny goes to the bar and asks for a hard seltzer.
The bartender asks 0 questions and hands you a hard seltzer.
You know, Johnny, I always knew your building was a little larger than this soda fountain had to offer.
Yeah, do whatever you're here to do. He sort of mumbles to himself. I don't remember telling her. I swear to God, I don't remember telling her.
Well, Daniels will survey this room then, and see if he recognizes anybody that either is in the group or might have information. Or he thinks might have information.
You recognize one man in particular. He is a very larger-than-life man. I'm describing multiple people as large, but it's just so much funnier that way. His sort of tuxedo is just so tight, and it is ripping ever so slightly at the seams. You would recognize this. This is Little Bobby. He's an enforcer for one of the local mafia families.
Oh, I suppose I'll walk up and say hello.
You walk on over. Little Bobby goes, "Hey, detective. Bring up a chair." There is no room to bring up a chair. This table is practically just between this guy's legs.
No thanks. I'm only here for a quick conversation.
That's all good with me, detective. What can I help you for?
Had a lady stop in this morning. Her brother Shirley's gone missing. I think you know the boy.
He immediately spits out his drink. Oh shit! I don't do nothing.
Is that, do I have to roll for that, or is that
You
very obvious?
You do not have to roll for that.
Well, you sure?
He's like sweating so much. Okay, roll for this. Roll for just a general roll to do, wild roll to do. This is not like dangerous, don't worry. That's good enough. You are very aware that he is not the best enforcer. He's a good enforcer because he looks intimidating. However, he is known to be unable to tell people lies.
Come on, we're all friends here.
Okay. I don't know too much, but I know the bosses weren't taking too kindly to that friend that they were with. It was something bad, and I know Shirley was trying to use the guy as like some kind of bargaining chip, like intimidation, kind of like me, but like it wasn't working so good, and then he kind of got thrown out of here pretty fast.
And what time about would that have been?
Oh, around lunchtime. Yeah, lunchtime. He said he was gonna take it to the big bosses.
So where is your boss right now?
Oh my god, he turns around and the whole table shifts with him. Everyone stares. Oh, well, you know, they're at the usual place. They're at the Rosebud.
Sips her thing. Oh, this isn't as good as a White Claw. Puts it down next to someone else's drink. Steals someone else's drink.
Hey, what the hell?
Daniels, again, thinks about saying something, but decides that there's a lot to unpack here, and he'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, no, I thought he wanted to, like... Sorry, hang on, that's not deep. Little Bobby's voice is deeper. Little Bobby. Hey, they were thinking about... He wanted to send some kind of message? I'm not sure. Shirley ain't been hanging out with the right kind of crowd lately, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the stage magician is shunted off, and something a little suspicious starts to happen as you are approached, Jack and Jenny, by two also pretty large enforcers. These ones definitely do look like they're not as stupid as Little Bobby, unfortunately.
Gentlemen?
The boss tells you to stop questioning our employee. Points to Little Bobby.
Would you mind if I... would your boss mind if I...
That?
I sure did tell him that! These two men step aside, and a comically small man walks out wearing his little suspenders and mafia hat, and he rolls up his sleeves, and he does that one goofy cartoon ready for fisticuffs pose. What, you a wise guy? You looking at tango, huh? Huh? You think you can go toe-to-toe with me? You know who I am? You know who I am, miss?
Yeah. You're dead.
What?
Well, hold on now. Daniels tries to step between the two of them.
Daniels, tell me who is this chick? Who is this broad?
Just my assistant for the day. I apologize for her tongue here. I just had a couple questions in regards to a case I'm working on.
I'm not in the mood for questions. I'm in the mood for an ass kicking. And I'm gonna be real, this lady's really grinding my gears. Really steaming my hands.
Now, I know you're not the best with strangers here, but we're all friends. Don't worry.
I am not your friend. You really rubbed me the wrong way, Daniels.
Well, I know we don't exactly agree on most things, but I like to think we can have at least a cordial relationship.
He sort of looks to his two guys. You hearing this guy? He wants to have a cool how do you... He tugs on his sleeve. How do you say that word? Cordial relationship. Well, let me just tell you, I'm really not in the mood for that. As I said, I'm really in the mood for teaching this bitch, he points to Jenny, a lesson.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Send Bada Bing and Bada Boom here at me?
He pulls out a gun and shoots you.
Jenny's going to dive out of the way.
Alright, here we go, baby. Oh,
If combat's starting, do I get to roll the die?
Yeah, roll the die.
Daniels will also draw his gun.
Oh, here we go, baby. I'm gonna get it. I don't need a turn tracker. Oh no, we should.
Let's see, which one do I want to lock in? Lock in.
Yeah, lock in your rolls, everyone.
I'm gonna switch it over to my yellow.
Yeah, you better not fuck with me. Yo, who you messing with? You're messing with Minnie the Mouse Mafioso. Oh god. Alright. Where is his character sheet? There it is. Alright. Neon, I just roll to do to shoot you, yes?
Yes, and then I rolled to
Alright, great.
dive out of the way.
Oh! Was that 13 yours?
Yep.
Was that 13 your- Oh, alright, great, you take 3 damage. This bullet grazes your sleeve. It hurts.
Shit.
He twirls his gun around and blows out the smoke. Some of the other mafia men and like other people start getting the hell out of here. Alright, everyone, we got a real bout in our hands. Alright, Jack Daniels, I believe it is your turn.
Yes, I will, having drawn my gun, I will fire on the mob boss.
Sweet.
Roll, just the simple roll to do, or the complex one?
Did you lock in your swing?
I did, yes.
Alright, yeah, then a simple roll to do.
Ooh,
Alright,
not
gun! He will roll to die. Oh no! 6 damage!
Actually,
You are-
with the attribute level.
8. It's 8 then, isn't it? Oh man. He does that, and Jack, you are very fast. And you immediately shoot the gun out of his hand. He goes, oh, God! Jeez. See, this is why we're not friends. My friends let me win. Jenny, your turn.
Jenny is going to kick the nearest gangster that's attacking her in the balls.
Okay, he's gonna roll to die.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
be
Ooh. Oh, she got my bread basket. Oh. This guy goes down instantly. Acting like these guys have any health at all. The other guy goes, oh! Minnie's turn. Oh, why you? You know what? I don't need no fancy tricks to try and get your ass, Daniels. Get your ass, sorry. Get your ass, Daniels. He walks over. Eh. He swings a little tiny punch at you. Oh, shit.
And then...
oh.
Whoa. Oh, wait, actually. Not good enough. You try and defend, and he simply just haymakers your fist, your face. Sorry. You take 3 whole damage. How much health did I give you? Okay, yeah, 20. You should have 20. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. 17. Is it my turn?
It is indeed your turn. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sorry, no. The other Mafia guy will walk over to Jenny and try and avenge his friend. Alright, get ready, miss. I'm not a fan of hitting no woman.
What stat is he locked into?
He is locked into red, the only color he has.
Okay, then.
Oh, I forgot to do a plus d6. Oops. 18. What's his swing?
2.
You take 2 damage. Oh no, he didn't have one because he fucking.
No, I take 2 damage from that.
Yeah, you do take 2 damage. I'm not stupid. All right. Now it is Jack Daniels' turn.
I'm gonna hit him back.
Uh-oh. I didn't see this one coming. Alright, roll to die simple. Nope. Ooh. You just get him right on the nose, and he topples over and flops over, just hits the table. The beer on him spills onto his jacket. Ugh. He gets up, and you have locked him out of his yellow stat. Congratulations. He is 1/3 of the way down. All right. Jenny's turn.
Same verse, second verse, same as the first.
Indeed.
Oh God!
Actually, yeah. Tell me how you get this one? You just kick him in the nuts again?
Yeah, cartoon anvil sound effect.
Dong. All right, the second gangster falls. Minnie looks around. My boys, my sweet boys. God, you two are the worst.
Well, you
gets
started
up.
it.
Oh, don't even give me that shit. He's going to roll to die to roll the die to get better things for his swing. Alright, gonna lock into red. He pulls out a knife, and he sort of does some fancy switchblade tricks before lunging forwards at Jenny.
Well, oof.
Ooh. Take 6 damage. The knife hits... I'm gonna say the knife hits your... Oh.
Yeah, and with that, I actually... let me check my thing. Nope, I take 6 damage. I am... Instead of... I'm not going to continue. Jenny's going to bolt.
Oh, you're out?
Yep, Jenny's out.
Alright, are you not gonna... do you roll for that? I don't think you do, actually. I think you just exit the scene.
Yeah, I just leave the scene.
Jenny, you memorize the lever combination to swivel the bar around. You rush over, you scramble over, you do it, and the bar rotates. Johnny Walker is standing on the other side, and he's like, what the... He sees Jack getting beat up. He's like, oh yeah, this rocks. Get him, boss.
Jenny
Daniels,
with
is now
a
your turn.
knife, with a bleeding.
I guess after hearing the get him boss, Daniels like to glare over at Walker, and then try and I guess shoot the knife out of his hand.
There you go. All right, go ahead. Oh wow, Oh man, nice job. Yeah, no. God damn it. Ugh. You have locked him out of red.
There we go. The girl's gone now, Minnie. You can stop this at any time.
Oh, I'm not stopping yet. I got one more stat left. You might have locked him out of his gun and knife stat, but you sure didn't lock him out of his punch stat. He will roll to die to get his 4. What a great swing! My final move, insane bull rush. He just runs forward and just aims for your stomach. Wow.
Feel like...
Yeah. He just misses, and for the sake of patheticness, because that is a 1, you just trip him and he falls over and just flops onto another table, and just drinks go spilling on him. Okay, I yield. Ugh.
Daniels will holster his gun and just kind of look around at some of the carnage around here. Now look at what you did to this place.
The stage magician is standing on stage and he's just staring.
Well,
Johnny is also just staring.
Yes. Well, now that you boys have gotten all this energy out of your systems, why don't we have a chat? Find a not broken chair and pull it up. Just kind of sit down.
For the sake of comedy, little Bobby has been sitting in his exact same position and just staring like, wow, this is crazy. He pulls up a chair and sits on it. He man spreads and like squats down and hunches over. God, I really thought I'd get you that time. You suck, you know that?
Hey, I hear that a lot.
Yeah, I bet you do. Ugh. He sort of like winces. God.
So, about Shirley.
Genuinely, I do not know where he is. However, I know who does. Well, actually, I know a few people who do. My bosses, they would know. They haven't been telling me too much. It's been a little on the hush hush, but some new. I don't even know if there's if they're a mafia family or if they're I don't know what they are. Just something strange is happening. They sort of mostly, I don't know where they're even located, but they wear white. I do know that. These sort of white, flowy, priest-looking robes. I don't even know what it is. It's kind of crazy. Folks haven't known what to call them exactly, but they're real big deal, and we've been trying to keep it on the hush hush because this is our territory, you know. This is our place. This is our racket, you know.
Yeah, I know how you all get with your territories and your business deals with each other and all that. I can understand why a new group would be something you'd want to keep a little quiet for as long as you can.
But they're not like other groups. You know, the Angelo family, they existed, we stomped them out, but they were just, you know, selling booze, selling drugs, whatever. Then there was the Shoma family. We just kicked their asses the moment they showed up. All they were doing is selling bootleg salmon. I don't even know what the plan was there. But these guys, it's something else. It's not even like, I don't even see how there's a profit. They just like intimidate people, killing people, murdering, maiming, torturing. Real gruesome shit.
Surprised I haven't heard of them before this. Maybe the police will know more. Would you happen to know where your boss is at, or where any of these? I might be able to find some of these folks dressed in white.
No one knows, but I know the bosses might have something. They haven't been telling people, but as much as I'd like to admit it, you are probably one of the few good people in this city. And look, I know this is rich coming from a mafia guy, but we're not too fan on, you know, we don't murder people for fun. We murder people for business. These guys, something else. Some kind of sick game to them. So here, he reaches from his pocket. I don't got it on me. Hey, Tony! Tony, the guy who got kicked in the nuts, sort of sits up. Yeah? Hand me a cufflink. Okay, boss. He detaches it. And then he pulls off one of his own. He hands them to you. It is a small, sort of greenish spike as a cufflink. If you go to, you know, the abandoned Rosebud Theater at the end of Main Street,
I'm familiar.
Show that to them. They'll let you in. That's where the bosses are. And by the way, I gave you 2 because you had your little lady friend, but looks around. I don't know where she went.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where she got to either, or how she got here in the first place. Just another one of the mysteries of the job.
The world's changing. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Well,
something's weird's happening over on the beyond the sea, the other side of the pond, as it were.
Yeah. Papers are always saying something.
I don't read them. I get my information. God damn it! I can't say that. I did almost accidentally say I get all of my information from Fox News. As in a little fox comes through my window and he tells me what's happening, and I go, "That's crazy."
Oh, I see. I hear people talking about this Rogan fella just yelling in town square.
He screams, and no one knows how to make him stop. He kind of makes sense, though. It compels me. Anyways.
This timeline's more fucked than I thought. Wow.
This conversation doesn't happen in canon.
Yeah. Well, Daniels stands up, kind of dusts off his jacket. Well, put some ice on those wounds, and maybe think a little more next time before you start fighting.
You know me, I don't think.
That's unfortunate for the both of us. Okay.
You hop on the bar and Johnny Walker rotates it back. And Jenny, have you just left the building entirely, or are you just
sitting on the front, like just bleeding?
Yeah.
Daniels, I guess, are you outside the building or just like on one of the stools inside?
Just one of the stools. Probably just drinking the whiskey she stole.
Daniels walks over and pulls out a handkerchief and wraps it around one of your wounds. You alright?
Got stabbed.
Yeah, that's, unfortunately, kind of comes with the business.
Suppose it is.
He, looks at the whiskey. You know, that stuff will kill you.
That's what I'm counting on.
Yeesh.
Well, I got some information, and if you're still up for it, I'd like to, move on it. These mafia types, you never know when they're gonna change their locations, or they have somebody there right now to get the drop on me when I arrive.
Sure, just give me a little bit to recover.
Perhaps.
How far is this rest going to let me recover from 0?
Give me a minute. I'm trying to do something real quick, which is why there are 2 rusty peppers in the roll 20. Okay, there we go. Done. Sorry, repeat that question.
Some rest time.
I will say, Jack, your inner monologue sort of perks up for a minute and sort of goes, might be wise to get some advice from our police friends before going into a mafia family building.
Yeah.
So as you guys are walking to the police station, that is, you will recover. I will say you recover all your HP.
Okay. I'll make a roll to recover.
Oh yeah, baby. Everyone loves roll to recovers.
Woo! 8 HP.
Sweet. Sam, go ahead and you can do that. Did you lose any HP, Sam?
I lost 3, so I assume I'll get that back.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Yeah!
Jack flexes. Whoa, I feel great.
Oh, by the way, with any roll to die you make, you can choose to lock in a different stat than you.
Yeah, those are better. Those are very strong swings.
Yes. I'll lock in my blue one.
Hooray!
Lock in red.
There you go. You sort of walk, and Jenny, how are you feeling about this man?
Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Well, after getting stabbed, she's calmed down a little bit.
As you do.
He's not the worst.
Not the worst. As you sort of think that to yourself, and maybe you offhandedly glance at your bracelet, you feel another, slight, twinge at your brain. Just very slight. Not sure what it is, but just every time you sort of think about why you're here and this connection you're making, there it is again, that sort of tug. Is it good? It's not a bad tug per se, but it feels like you're slowly chipping away at something. And as you sort of finish that thought, you find yourself right in front of the Whiskey River PD station.
Suppose I'll go in the front door.
Let me turn on the cop music. Surprise, it's more jazz. It is a different kind of musty in this room. There are people sort of walking around. This is a pretty big city, but also this is sort of the type of police station where they would have multiple throughout the city. So this is a one-story building, just lots of people bustling around. You see cops you recognize, some cops you don't. There's people giving statements. You see someone in a holding cell playing the harmonica. Actually, no, I take it back. You see a guy in the holding cell playing the saxophone, and that's canonically what this music is. He's pretty good.
The 30s, when they didn't take your stuff when you were arrested.
I'm going to say that you say that out loud, and as you do say that out loud, you hear a voice behind you. You know, it's not so bad. And you turn and you see Captain Morgan's, your police buddy.
Captain.
Jack, bring it in. She hugs you.
I hug back.
Cap.
Ah, you finally settling down?
No,
She says,
just a apprentice for the day, I suppose.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, what's up? How's the PI life treating you?
Oh, you
Come
know,
to my office. She leads you.
I follow her to her office. And...
Jenny, I would say this. I will say that from the little you saw of Jack's office, you can tell that this Captain Morgan's office is a much nicer version, clearly, of his office.
Got it. Lamau.
So, what's the case this time? Robbery? Arson? Grand larceny? That's the same thing as robbery. I just like saying that term.
Missing younger brother. Surely.
You
know the boy.
Yeah, I do. I booked him in here last week. Illegal rat fighting. Well,
Yeah.
illegally betting on illegal rat fighting. God.
Crimes like that are on the rise these days.
She shakes her fist in the air. God damn you. Not to you, obviously.
Yes.
To God.
He's gone missing. Sister Brandy was in this morning. Said he didn't come home last night, and he was running with his usual set of boys, and somebody knew.
Yeah, I've been hearing about something like that, but I don't know. I feel like sort of like waves, like sort of motions her hand side to side. I feel like someone new like that, we would have seen something, but none of the officers have attested to seeing anything of the sort. Well, I mean, she kind of rolls her eyes. What was it? Patrick kind of took the lead and just started going out there. You know how he is.
Yep. The new guys are always like that. Trying to make a name, be the first one to get a big case.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. He keeps on bringing up you. Thinks that this is some kind of competition between the two of you. Ain't that funny? A competition which, this isn't a competition, it's our job, it's our duty. We gotta protect and serve.
Yeah.
But you'll learn. They'll all learn eventually. Puts her hand behind her back.
Yeah, well, I had a conversation with some of the locals over at Johnny Walker's. They said
You talked to Minnie?
I did talk to Minnie. Daniel's kind of rubbed. Well, no, I guess after healing all that, I wouldn't rub my face because I'm itchy because I'm jacked out of my mind. But,
Because you're boosted.
yeah, I had a conversation with Minnie and a couple of the other fellas there. Seems like they've been seeing a little bit of these strangers dressed in white, but they don't really know what they're about either.
Sort of rubs her chin. Yeah, it's definitely something odd happening. But, She like sort of taps her chin. Did Minnie give you a lead? Did he tell you where to go? Do you know anything?
Got a ticket to talk to his boss over at the old theater.
Oh shit, you're gonna go in there by yourself? Or, sorry, would you be going with? She motions to Jenny, who I assume has just been standing stock still or like just not paying attention.
Yeah, Jenny just does not care.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was the plan. Just go in, have a quick chat. We have an understanding, myself and that group, so. But well, I don't know if police backup is necessarily going to make things any easier.
Well, yeah, how about this? She hands you a she hands you some kind of strange device. It's kind of like shaped like a spark plug. If you plug that into any sort of electrical outlet or like wires or anything, it'll send this really strong signal into the electrical system that we get to take a look at here, being cops and all. And we'll know it's from the theater, and we'll surround the area and make sure that you're okay. But I don't want you to go there totally empty-handed as well. She reaches into her desk and she pulls out a file. And she tosses it to you.
Thank you, Captain.
Here you go. Here is the Mafia files.
Oh. The D2s. Two families married into each other, and now one giant crime-loving bunch. Perfect. Well, Daniel's
Also, excuse me, they're not the D2s, they're the 2Ds. This is very specific.
2Ds. Yes.
This is a very important distinction. Anyways.
Yes.
Do
Daniels
that.
flips through the files and kind of reads up on Donnie and Goofy.
I'm not sorry. Anyways. Do you have the cufflinks? She asks.
I do. He pulls them out and kind of just holds them in his hand. The couple of the buddies Minnie had with, or the enforcers Minnie had with him, had to give up theirs.
They'll get some more. I don't know how, but they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
In the meantime, good luck
somewhere
both
in
of
there.
you.
Thank you, Captain, and I'll be certain to let you know if we need your assistance at any point.
Please do.
Daniels stands up and gives her a nod, and then kind of looks at Jenny and goes, "You need anything? I think the officers here would be happy to lend us any equipment. I'm good with what
Yeah,
I've got."
I don't recognize you. You far away from home. You need a ride. Cool. She just. Sorry, what'd you say?
I don't need anything. I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Be careful with that kind of attitude, miss.
Fine,
That's
I'll
the type
take
of
a
attitude.
gun.
Okay, she hands you the thing and passes you a gun. You seem like a perfectly capable young woman. This is the 30s.
Jenny puts a gun in the holster that's conveniently inside the zoot suit.
It's true, it is conveniently inside the zoot suit. Alright, well, Godspeed both of you. Oh, and Jack, someone wanted to meet you on the roof before you go. And I don't know your name, but we have a very nice waiting room.
Cool.
Thank you, Captain. And I suppose I'll exit her office and head to the roof.
Before that, Jenny, in the waiting room, you find some very fun, decrepit old blocks and a puzzle with missing pieces.
Wow. How exhilarating.
Truly. Anyways. Jack, as you climb up those stairs... God, this is gonna be so... Why did you name this character Sam?
They're all beer names.
I know, but now it's gonna be confusing because you're Sam. Okay, we'll call him Adams. Also, don't ruin the illusion. They're not all beer names. You climb up on the roof and you see a very good friend of yours. He's sort of looking a little tired, a little haggard. You both have matching giant jackets that flow in the wind. Still, man, good to see you.
Good to see you as well. It's been a little while.
Oh man, it sure has. What have you been up to? What's sort of motions around what's new in Whiskey River, or at least the parts that I'm not aware of?
Oh, the usual. Occasional disappearances, tracking down stolen items, and the odd people think they've, seen a ghost or something of the sort. Never a dull day in the business.
That's what they say. He pulls out a cigar. He hands one to you.
I take it, but just kind of chew on it, don't light it.
Yeah.
So,
Jack, can I be
Captain
honest
told
with
me-
you?
Absolutely.
Sorry for rudely interrupting you.
I was just gonna say, Captain told me you wanted to see me.
I sure did. Can I be honest with you?
Always.
I think I'm done being a cop.
Yeah. It's everybody's time eventually.
Yeah, I just sort of like try some motion. There's just so much. There's just so much bad going on out there. And I feel like what I'm doing here isn't the way to do it.
Well, that's kind of why I struck out on my own.
No, but I'm not talking about that too. I mean, for God's sake, Jack, I mean, you're still helping people too, but even you gotta admit, there's only so much you can do against just the endless onslaught.
There is. And, you know, you can't fix everything. But I like to think what I do is at least helping somebody. Trying to make this dark town just a little brighter.
Well, you're awfully optimistic. I don't know. I know the captain kind of agrees with me. She's been doing this for even longer than I have. There's gotta be some kind of other way, maybe. And maybe hopefully one day I can maybe that opportunity will present itself, or I don't feel like I am making a difference. I feel like I'm just going through the motions. I feel like I'm just slowly beating away at a pile of spider webs with a toothpick.
That's quite the analogy, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think you'll do next?
I'm not sure. And by the way, when I said thinking of not becoming a cop anymore, I mean, I've already thought about it. This conversation we're having right here, probably the last time we're going to have a conversation like this. I'm quitting in about, takes out a pocket watch, 10 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh.
I'm done. I'm just going to book my last case, talk to the captain one last time, and then that's that.
Well, it's been great knowing you all these years. Obviously, if you ever decide you want to get back in, you know the captain, you know me. I'm sure I can clear out a corner of the old office and put another desk in there if you decide you want to help out that way.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
There's a knock on the roof door. The captain opens the door. Adams, I need to see your stuff. I need to see your stuff. I need to see your files now. Well, duty calls. Good luck, Daniels. Don't die. I heard what you're doing tonight.
Same to you, Adams.
He waves you away. Meanwhile, a very different scene happens. Jenny, what are you doing with these blocks and puzzle pieces?
Jenny is checking to see if her phone was teleported with her.
It was. You pull it out and you find a disconnected landline.
She sighs.
Yeah.
Can't even look at my saved memes. Cringe.
I know, right? You continue to stand there, and you're near a window, and you sort of hear a pebble being thrown at it. Sort of hear like a small tick.
She looks out.
And you see, it's very odd. I'm going to change the music because this is not fair. There we go. Oh, this is not the right song. Sorry. This one. There we go. That just didn't play, did it? Please? 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 Please?
Damn, I'm hearing music. I don't know if it's the right music.
I hear nothing. Interesting. Okay, well, back to the other music. Here it is. You see a fairly... Nia, are you with us or are you just muted? Making sure. Uh-oh.
Neon is muted in Discord.
Yep. Well, be right. Technical difficulties,
No,
I
it's
guess.
not technical difficulties. My mom just walked into my room.
Dude, I love when that happens. Hi, Neon's mom. Anyways. What was I saying? Yeah, you see a fairly large woman, around 6'2", 6'3", very bright blue hair, like down by her, like, spine, you want to say. She wears a spiky leather jacket, and she's just staring at you, and she is waving. Jenny, you recognize this woman. You recognize her from the memory that you were shown from Eon of her actually killing you and erasing you from the timeline. She waves and smiles.
Blink.
She sort of like mouths to you. She's like, "Can you come out here? Can we talk?"
Flips her off.
She shrugs like, "That's to be expected." As you move away from the window, she is suddenly like right next to you.
Oh god fucking damn it.
I know, right? It's awesome. Hi, Jenny. She sort of leans in close to you. None of the cops seem to be aware that this woman is dressed the way that she is, and suddenly you realize that for a split moment, Jenny, you're wearing your normal garbage attire as well.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing here?
Oh my gosh. I'm just chilling, just like you know? Isn't this crazy? I'm just so excited to finally meet you like this. She smiles.
What do you want?
I mean, nothing really. I'm just No, I can't tell you yet. But it's really good. I have a really good plan. It's like really good. You're just gonna have to wait and see.
What did you do here?
I didn't do anything! I'm not like my sisters. I don't really like... I mean, like, I kind of actively fuck, but like, I'm not like an active fucker. I'm just like... It's kind of hard to describe. I'm just... Just like taps her chin a little bit. I don't know. I'm just, doing stuff. Evil stuff. I'm up to no good. I'm a little evil. I'm a little fucked up.
So you are.
Yeah, but you are too. She pokes your face. Boop boop bop boop beep boop bop.
Jenny is slowly reaching into her pocket.
You trying to pull out the gun?
No, I'm not trying to pull out the gun. I'm trying to stealthily
Pull out the gun.
Pull out the gun.
I'm not gonna make her roll to notice. She does know. She just chooses to do nothing about it. Come on, don't fire a gun in a crowded area like this. That's just not good safety, especially not in the 30s. If you shoot someone, they're probably going to die. You know smallpox still exists in the 30s? You're like 90% true that's just not real. That just is false.
Well, good, then I can shoot you. It'd make my life easier.
She frowns. No, we'll have our little dispute later after I reveal my master plan. She kind of smiles. It's not really my plan, it's sort of the other guy's plan, but she like puts a hand to her mouth. You'll see soon enough. You'll see soon enough. She'll sort of pat your shoulder. She sort of gets up and stretches. Her like joints crack. Oh wait, I know your name, but you don't know mine, do you?
Doesn't matter, you tried to kill me.
Of course it matters. Names are very important. The transgender community would have very strong words to say to you.
So?
She like mouth agape. Jeez, I didn't know you were transphobic. That's messed up.
Didn't say that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of normalized here. I don't think transgender people existed in the 1930s. She sort of scratches her chin again. This thing seems to be distracted fairly easily.
You're telling me your master plan.
I was not to. Oh, don't even try that. Don't. She wiggles her finger in front of your face. Don't try your little gaslight thing. That's not gonna work on me.
Joy.
I know your little tricks, Jenny. I know so many things about you, but I'm not gonna tell you why. Anyways, good luck. I don't really care. Like taps, like waves her arms from side to side. Do I have anything else to tell you? No, I think that's it. I think I did my proper duty. I feel like we're introduced. Oh, my name is Ryder. That's my name. R-Y-D-E-R. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. And she is gone. Jack, you climb down from the roof steps and you see Jenny just looking so like defeated in the corner, just dumbstruck, awestruck, whatever you want to call it.
You, doing alright there?
I'm just done.
Well, I know this is probably a lot for you, and, well, obviously I'm off to a fairly dangerous location, so if you like, we can swing back by the office and you can, I don't know, rest there for a while, or until you go back to,
I need to help you out, unfortunately.
Well, I do always appreciate a helping hand.
Sure, man.
Would you guys like to finagle your way to the Rosebud Theater?
Yes.
I suppose we would.
Alright, it's getting, I'm saying it's around, like, it's getting a little late in the afternoon. I'd say it's around 3 p.m. now. You guys walk on over to this. Again, it's at the very edge of Main Street. Jack, you remember when you were a boy and this place would be the talk of the town, but unfortunately, due to a large-scale arson attack, it was kind of ruined, and now it sort of sits as a grim reminder of the crime that has happened in the city. But to your knowledge, this place is not as empty as one might think.
Yes. I will hand one of the cufflinks to Jenny, so she has one. And then I suppose we approach... it's probably got a ticket booth, right? So...
It does! You go inside the ticket booth.
Walk up to the ticket booth.
There is no one on the other end, yet the sort of, like the speaker that connects them, some noise does come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
We're closed.
This is Detective Jack Daniels. Minnie sent me.
Prove it.
I hold up, or I guess I slide the cufflink on the counter, like under the window.
No, you just hold it up, and somehow someone, even though someone isn't there, someone does see it, and you hear you hear someone like murmuring in the back, and then just okay, have you and your friend stand right next to each other.
Thank you very much. And I motion for Jenny to stand next to me.
Jenny stands next to you.
The floor gives out, and you two are shunted through some wacky, silly tubes.
Jeez.
Where is the? Here it is. These tubes go in such crazy directions, but they're very poorly lit, so you have no idea what's happening until you are shoved out in the middle of the theater and see some kind of soiree, you want to say? A lot of people, not in their regular mafia tuxedos, but dancing tuxedos. Women in dresses. There's people singing. There's a live jazz band. Such delicious food. You're clearly right in the middle of something. It's unclear if this is, or maybe this isn't an event. Maybe this is just what happens in here all the time. Who's to say, truly?
Kind of stand up and straighten my jacket, which I imagine is all rumpled from whatever that just was. Man,
it was fun.
You gotta wonder how they build these places.
Probably
suppose
through illegal methods.
I'll have a look around, see if I spot anybody I might recognize.
Before you do that, someone who you would recognize recognizes you and speed walks on over, and you are slightly annoyed because it is Patrick Benjamin Rush, your self-proclaimed rival. What
E.R.A.
the hell are you doing here, Daniels?
Well, I just got a tip and I had a few questions. I'm surprised to see you here, though.
Prove it.
Lifts up her sleeve in the most shitty way you can.
She has to bend over to see it. God damn it! And you brought a woman.
She's my partner for today, so I'll have you treat her with the same respect you treat me.
I don't treat you with respect. God, just okay. Tuck your head down and follow my lead. I'm just trying to get in contact with Donnie and Goofy.
Oh, then I suppose our interests align.
Oh, don't tell me you took the Riley case. Not the Shirley case, sorry, not the Riley case.
I'm surprised you know about that.
Of course I do. None of the other cops would take it, and, well, I decided to, think outside the box and go, there's a reason no one took it, and, take it for myself.
Alright, well.
But now I see that I have to work with you. Ugh.
Well, if you've nowhere to go, then lead the way, I suppose.
What's with your unpleasant attitude?
Unpleasant he scratches his chin. What is with his unpleasant attitude? Oh man. He sort of just Alright, no time for that. No time for that. Just
No, I'm sure there's plenty of time. She gives him a shitty smile.
Oh, well, he just walks away, storms off. Goes to the bathroom.
Well, that was, not who I was expecting to see here, but that's alright.
A waitress sort of walks over with, like, a tray full of drinks, and she motions them out for you. Daniel's, yours has a piece of paper on it.
I'll take the drink and read the paper.
Jenny grabs 2 drinks.
It says, ditch the putts, bring the lady, come to the back.
Well, step 1 done.
Oh.
Jenny, I've got a lead. Follow me.
I really hope putts isn't a slur. It's not!
It's not, no.
Oh my god.
And I'll begin working my way through. I imagine there's a crowd or tables or... I just don't know how...
Yeah, there's a dance floor, there's some, like, side area, and you do see a lady that, like, motions you over to, like, a back room behind the live band.
God, Americans are so weird.
Thought you said you weren't foreign.
Canada.
Never been. Heard it's cold.
Yeah.
So...
You guys go, there are some stairs to climb. Very nice stairs, very velvety, very nice wood. And as you get to the top, you open a door and find a large circular table with many old large men. At the very head of the table, there are 2 in particular. One slightly tall, one a little shorter. Both of them smoking cigars and looking a little grouchy. And they sort of look at you and they point. Jack Daniels.
Take my hat off and give him a curt little bow.
Yeah, please,
gentlemen.
have a seat, as you may have known. I'm Donnie, and this is my, I guess, brother-in-law, Goofy. Goofy stands there and says nothing. He doesn't stand, he sits there and stares.
It's an honor to meet you both. I just have a couple questions that I believe you might be able to help me with, and then I'll let you get back to your business.
If this is about the heroin ring, we are not going to be able to have a conversation about that. I will have to ask you to leave.
No, I'm not interested in that. That's more of a regular police issue.
Alright, good.
Heroin?
Of course we got heroin, says one of the other guys. What do you take us for? Bunch of squares?
Yeah.
Bunch of lamos?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you who's a lame-o. He does heroin right in front of you.
Jenny smiles.
Just kind of turn to Jenny. Excuse her attitude. She's not from around here.
I can tell. I gotta get my old mafia guy voice. What is this all about?
Missing persons. Surely. His older sister stopped by my office this morning and said he hadn't come home last night. Spoke to Minnie, over at Walters, and he said he saw him running with a mysterious stranger, I suppose. Guy dressed in white. Said he didn't know that anything about him, but that you might.
Donnie gets up. He takes his mafia guy cane. He walks over to the bar that's there, because of course it is. And just everyone is hanging on to the silence as he just makes himself a drink and he takes one long sip. I long for the day where these new people didn't show up. Daniels, you don't understand. I mean, I'm sure Me's already told you, but freaks, they're monsters. They're just evil.
You, have any idea where they might be, or where this boy might be? Hate for him to get, wrapped up with the, well, wrong crowd.
Somewhere in the docks, but, yeah, somewhere in the docks. That's when they got here. They, some of them are from overseas. Have you gotten any word to what's happening on the other side?
Just what the papers tell me.
Well, papers ain't wrong. Something's heating up in there. But I'm going to just take a wild guess and... Actually, Goofy, how long do you think it'll take before things really spill over? Hold on a minute. Okay. Goofy thinks. He holds up his fingers, and they say 9. Goofy says it'll take around another 9 years before something really bad happens. But
well, I think we've
still.
got a little bit of time, then.
Yeah, hopefully. Plenty of time for me to die and kick the bucket, am I right? The entire table goes, "Oh, you're so funny, boss!" They laugh and they hound and they clap their little hands.
Daniels offers a polite chuckle.
Does Jenny laugh?
Ha ha ha.
I like this one, points to Jenny. She's a keeper. But, no one really knows their name. They just know that their MO is they dress in those damn white robes. They've been kidnapping people left and right, and it just doesn't make sense. I mean, for people to come over from the pond like that and have the kind of resources that they have, it just makes no goddamn sense.
Is there
They have
any...
to be getting help from some kind, Jack. Some kind of inside help.
there's always somebody. Any connection between any of the victims? Age, gender, race, anything like that?
Sorry, someone's curtain is being annoying. This damn velvet. Oh, it looks so cool, but it's so annoying to maintain. It's always been young men, and it's, usually, there's always something slightly off about them. Nothing that bad, usually just, they don't have the best income, they got a weird shaped face, they, work in places that people might consider, healers, like, air quotes, unbecoming of young men. Stuff like that.
A group taking advantage of those who, perhaps feel that society hasn't treated them well.
Yeah, but, I don't know, something tells me they might be moving up soon. I just got a feeling. Hey, Goofy! Goofy looks up. How long do you think it'll take before some real blood is shed here? Goofy holds up his hand. He holds up 3. Oh, 3 years? He shakes his head. 3 days? Shakes his head again. Hours? Goofy nods vigorously. Well, Daniels, you might want to hurry up.
That's, quite the ability your stepbrother has there.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. Goofy stares into the abyss.
Well, the docks, you said. That's a big area in this town. Anywhere specific?
He scratches his chin. Nah, that I'm not really sure about. But, hey, Jack, I'm glad you did it. I'm glad that we could have this civil conversation. There's no need to be violent here. No need for any sort of, I don't know. Not like no offense, but you're not a real cop, so obviously, and we haven't done anything illegal, so, we're all good.
Looks at the guy doing heroin in the corner.
That's not illegal yet, that's just weird.
It's the 30s, that's just medicine.
It's true, he's taking a lot of morphine. Anyways, well, I very, very much appreciate your help, Daniels. I want you to just do your best to get rid of these guys. The door slams open. PBR is standing with his gun pointed. Alright, that's it! I'm about to make the arrest of a lifetime! Donnie, Goofy, you two are under arrest! He cocks the gun. Every single Mafia man instantly pulls out guns of various sizes and points them at all 3 of you.
Daniels just turns to PBR and yells, "Drop it!"
No, I'm not gonna be like you. I'm brave. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my duty. I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna serve. He shoots. And in an instant, I'm going to assume you two just instantly dive down as this cacophony of bullets begins to ring out. Just everywhere. Bullets splintering wood, glasses shatter. You two are just hitting the deck, and PBR somehow doesn't get hit and hides right beside you two. Oh man, we're really in for it now. He acts like you two also had a hand in this.
There is no we in this situation.
Sure we are. I'm gonna use him as a human shield.
Alright, what else to do? This is not a combat, as it is a get the hell out, by the way.
Yeah, Jenny's going to use PPR to block incoming bullets as she leaves.
Alright, roll to do. Alright, he only has 2 stats. That sure isn't good enough. Just grab him. Tails, you can do anything to stop this.
No.
Okay. Just no. You guys just try and get down the stairs. PBR's just like, he tries to shoot other cops. Donnie's like, you is a motherfucker, you know that. He says to PBR, and vaguely you two as well. You guys try and get down the stairs, and you see some more enforcers come down. Jack, what is your move?
I'm going to roll to using my level-headed ability to see if there's a what the best way out of here is. Not a good roll.
Not great. However, your immediate instinct is that thing that Morgan gave you.
Oh, true.
And you are near. You see an electrical outlet nearby.
I jam the device into the outlet.
Sparks fly, and the lights in the entire place go out for a minute, and then come back on. And the camera cuts away. The police sirens begin ringing. All right, boys, everyone head to the abandoned theater right now. We cut back to the scene. The enforcers are like, hey, what the hell was that? Jenny, your move.
Jenny throws PBR down at them.
Okay, roll to 2. I'll give you a +2 bonus because there are stairs. So it's gravity is on your side. Alright, I'll do a collective roll to die for the 2 of them. Yeah, no. Oh, my bones! Says PBR as it just lands on these 2. Luckily, these 2 kind of broke my fall. You know, that wasn't really necessary.
Picks up PBR and continues running.
You guys get to the main foyer area, and tons of Mafia people are loading Tommy guns pointed at the entrance because they hear cops breaking down. And Jack, suddenly you look up and you realize that this area is underneath the current theater, so the cops are right above it, and you can kind of see and hear them through some of the wooden boards. So if they just start shooting up, this entire ceiling is going to come down. So I suggest you find a way to get out.
Yes, absolutely. Once again, just trying to find the fastest way out of here.
Oh yeah. You immediately see an emergency exit that some of the more not equipped with weapons people are just immediately heading out of, and you are guessing based on the fact that bullets are starting to fly, if you just start screaming and covering your face, you can just get out easily.
Yep. Blend in with the crowd.
You rolled a 20, so I'm not even gonna have Jenny roll. That's a success. You just drag the 2 of you and you start going. And as you guys get out, you just hear the wood collapse behind you, and perfect. Thank you, music. That was perfect. You guys get out and you just take a deep breath, and if I could, I would play the Goofy falling down a hole soundbite that exists, but I don't have it. Neon, could you do your best Goofy falling down a hole impression? Okay, you guys hear that? As Goofy fucking perishes. PBR is bleeding a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, that got me good.
I like to grab PBR and just push him up against the wall. What were you thinking?
I just wanted to be like you, Daniels. Just wanted to be a cool, extreme, doesn't think twice, just goes into the moment cop. I'm sorry.
If you keep doing things like this, you're gonna get yourself and a lot of other people killed.
I know, I mean, that's your classic case, right? You did the bust. You did the massive warehouse bust. You went in, you didn't care about anyone else, and you arrested everyone.
That was a different me.
Well, where'd he go?
He got smart. Realized that there's more to this job than being a hero.
God. No, He's like, some of that does actually connect with him. I'm gonna see how he's feeling in this situation. I'm going to roll to reflect. I clicked out of the roll 20. He dies. For the sake of everything, your words do connect. I'm not gonna make him roll for that. And I'm the other Rusty Pepper now. That's fun. God damn it. Whatever. I could just do this part without looking at the game. He's just like breathing deeply, and he's just like, I guess it's what you're saying makes sense. It's so hard. I see everyone out there on the force. They talk about how a great hero you are, what a great hero Adams is, what a great hero Morgan's is, and there's this pressure. There's this pressure to be as cool as they are.
I understand.
As cool as you are.
But these things take time. We've all been doing this for longer than you've been alive. And, well, you'll get there. You'll get there one of these days. Well, ideally, we'll clean up this mess so you don't have to do any of this. But with the way things are going, I'm not sure they're getting better before they get a lot worse.
I'm gonna head back to the station.
Yeah, you done, Skittles Squad?
What's a Skittle?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I don't know which warehouse they're in, but Whiskey River ain't so big. You'll be able to figure out eventually. Just be careful. That thing, I heard some of the conversation before I barged in. They said something. Donnie said something about... he said something about how they can't have...
Boo.
No, I'm just... just push it out of the way. Would you two like to head to the docks?
Definitely. Maybe I'll stop at a payphone quick and call Amelia.
Alright. You find a payphone, because it's pretty easy to find a payphone in these days, this day and age.
I pushed him PBR into a payphone.
And then Jack just reaches around him and squeezes him to the side to get inside. Oh my god. You call Amelia. Daniels, private detective. How may I help you? This is Amelia speaking.
Amelia, Daniels.
Oh, how's the case going?
Well, it's been a busy day. Myself and our uninvited guest are on our way to the docks. It's where case has led us up to this point. Just wanted to check in. I just wanted to check in. I know you've got contacts with the police and other ladies around town, and wanted to know if any of them knew anything about some people dressed all in white.
She thinks to herself, I'll see what I can dig up. I'll try my best. She puts you on hold for a minute. There is some slight... I wish hold music existed, but it sure didn't. Oh, no, okay, here's what she does. She puts on a jazz record and puts the receiver up to it. And so you hear very shitty jazz playing that's just distorted and awful and echoey, as you can just hear her slamming open drawers and using another landline that she probably has to call someone.
Yeah. Daniels just enjoys the music, because it's stuff she plays when he's in the office, so he just enjoys the comfort in it.
She picks back up.
While that's happening, I pat down PBR to see if he has any smokes on him.
He does.
Jenny takes
just
out.
ask him.
He is still conscious.
Jenny takes on and begins smoking.
You puff the hell up, baby. In this closed phone booth.
No, Jenny's not in the phone booth.
Okay, okay. You're just outside.
No, I only went into the phone booth that takes shit from PBR.
I get you. She pipes back on. I didn't get a lot, but I did call. I called my best friend's husband, who I know has been cheating on her, and he said that the only thing they know is they're called the Prime Chosen, and they're not even a criminal group. They're more like a cult. That's all he got, though. Then some interference happened. He hung up or something. I don't know what that's about.
Well, it's been a while since we've had a cult around here.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Amelia.
Anytime. Get home safe. Save that boy. She hangs up. Oh, didn't mean to. I said hang up, but I stopped the music. I'm so good at this.
So we're dealing with some Cthulhu ass shit.
Dealing with a what now?
Cthulhu, you know.
Would that have been out yet?
No, that would be out, but it wouldn't be popular.
Yeah, it'd be popular among like weirdos.
Yeah. I guess I'm not familiar with whatever this Cthulhu thing is, but no, we're just dealing with some folks from somewhere else. It's not the first time we've had some people believe in some mysterious higher power, witches and raising the dead and all that. I'm sure this is just some people who are a little bit misinformed and taking advantage of those who don't know any better.
Alright, so we're gonna deal with them?
Well, that's the job.
Cool.
Step out of the phone booth, let PBR go so he can stop getting harassed, and
yeah, he's out of there.
maybe stop. We've been walking all day. You hungry?
Yeah, I could use a snack.
Yeah. We'll stop at I don't know, one of the, I assume, many delis around here, and
1930s deli.
Yep.
While you two eat that, feel free to chat amongst. Feel free to RP and discuss as I go to the bathroom.
Well, Jenny, mentioned you're from Canada. Whereabouts?
Alberta.
Well, like I said, I've never been. Travel isn't something I have a lot of time for in this business, but I've been thinking. Obviously, it's a little weird how you showed up at my office, but you maybe don't seem like you're from around now, if that makes sense. Something about you just feels off.
Oh. Well, I guess I wasn't told not to tell you. I'm from the future.
Oh. One of those, time travelers, like in the storybooks.
Yeah.
How did you manage that?
Got told by one of those higher powers that I have to go around helping people, so here I am.
It's been a while since I've been to church, but I don't remember anything about God having disciples who traveled through time.
Hope that guy's not God.
Well, I appreciate the help with this. This is a case that would have been, I believe, much more difficult had I been going at it alone.
Suppose it's no problem, really.
As the night as you two share this moment, you munch and munch. Jenny, that twinge in your head happens again, and this time it definitely feels way more like it feels a lot better. It feels more comforting this time, and you get the feeling that you've done something that will reveal itself at the end of the session.
I would like to also switch my primary to Eon's Chosen.
Wise choice.
Because I have a feeling
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
a
going
correct
to get a
feeling
chance
have.
to switch it again before the end of session.
Yeah, and Sam can't do that because he has the one class. Sorry, Sam.
That's all right. Also,
You two finish your delicious sandwiches that I assume you got. I wasn't listening.
Oh, of
and
course.
You guys make your way to the docks. There are 3 warehouses, a red one, a black one, and a gray one. It is very late into the evening now, around 8 p.m.
Well, I suppose there's a couple ways to go about this. We can check each one. We can, individually scope them out. Or we can split up. Each take one and meet back somewhere else.
If we're dealing with one of those cult types, we shouldn't split up. We might as well just stick together.
All right.
So,
Before we get to the warehouses, or, if we're outside I don't know if there's a fence or a hill or something we're standing.
Well,
beyond.
you're on the dock, so you're like on the edge of like the street before it goes into like the wooden part that leads into it, or like
Okay.
not the street, but like how like it's the area around the warehouse that's like a different pavement.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that kind
you're
of.
you're right outside of that. You can see the 3 of them pretty clearly right now.
Okay. Do any of them look like they're lit up, like people are still in there, or is there a group of people standing in front or by any of them?
Oh man, you should roll your detective stat.
Let me do that. I guess just a simple roll to do.
Yeah, it
Does
works.
it count the blue dice?
That's level-headedness, right?
No, true. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Oh yeah, 16. You're all good. You sort of squint and you see. You don't hear anything because you're a little too far away, but you see that there is clearly a sort of pathway around the side onto the roof of the gray one. You're not sure if that means that's it, but you definitely notice that no other warehouse has one of those.
I kind of point in the direction, turn to Jenny and go, "There's a path up there. We'll start." So that's where we'll start the investigation.
neato.
And I'd like to, not sneak, but just kind of casually walk over there.
You walk over there and you still don't really hear anything. But you guys get to the crates and you can now choose to climb up them in sort of a Donkey Kong for the arcade style fashion up these ramps.
Absolutely gonna climb those.
Yeah.
As you reach the roof, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. I said that and then I didn't sneeze. I hate that when that happens. And you guys get to the roof and there is some clear windows with bars on them and a very easy to open latch on one, but it's still very dark in the warehouse. Like almost pitch black. You're not sure, you can't see a thing. Which is weird. It's a full moon. There should be light shining in, and yet nothing.
Is there a way to get to how close together are the warehouses?
I'd say they're around. They're close enough. I'd say there's like 100 feet between them.
Oh, okay, so there's not like a walkway or anything between roof to
No. I wish. If you would like, you can take the ramps and try and jury-rig something.
roof? No, that seems like a lot of work and probably very loud.
It's true.
I guess I'd like to try and open the latch and, maybe actually stick my head into the warehouse?
It pops open. As you open the window and you stick your head in, you can see a very clear sky rail, or skyway, I guess you could say, that is above it, and that you can actually see that you can actually place your feet pretty easily and land on it without any loud noises.
I will do that.
Jenny.
Oh,
pops
I didn't
in
switch this
after.
to I did not switch this docks music. I'm sorry. Here we go. You both stand there, and as you guys are in there, the moment you guys sort of land, it sort of takes a minute, and then a ton of old-fashioned style torches begin lighting up. And as you guys gaze down, you realize that this was definitely the correct warehouse because the floor has been hollowed out and there is some kind of large-scale altar near just around the dirt. imagine sort of, if I'm doing a bad job describing this, there is basically an underground chamber, but there is no like roof above it. It just goes down very deep.
Wow. Have not seen something like this before.
And there is a large fleet of white people. And by that I mean people in white robes. Every fifth or sixth person is holding another torch as they're slowly lit up. And there are 5 to 6 people with hoods on their heads, on their knees, hands tied behind their back, at the top of this altar. And someone clearly in a black robe this time, much larger and flowier, sort of walks up and waves their hands to the crowd. Everyone puts their torches into the air, puts them down again. This repeats for a little bit. It's sort of like a silent chant.
Well, this is the weirdest clan rally I've ever seen.
Don't make jokes. As soon as the black hooded person begins suddenly, like, sort of does like a be quiet motion, all the torches stop moving. Gentlemen, we find ourselves in the presence of those who have not been chosen. Everyone goes, they scream and they point at the 6 people that are there. It occurs to you now that the reason you probably didn't hear anything is because they are very deep in the ground. It's kind of hard to tell, especially when there's a giant metal foundation above it.
Is there a way off of this catwalk that we're on?
You see 2 connecting at the other side of the altar, sort of like behind where the black hooded person and the victims are. You see 2 grounding cables that you could slide down like firemen's poles.
Let's go.
It would be very cool.
Yes. Make my way over, but carefully, and not jump down them yet. Just stand at the top and listen.
Jenny gets ready at the other one.
None of this could have been possible without our gracious companion. Well, I mean, what do you want to be called? And then Neon Rider shows up. She was just sitting on a chair. Jack Daniels, you see someone who was dressed in a similar goofy-looking zoot suit with blue hair.
Friend of yours?
She's tried to kill me.
That'll do it.
Is there a way I can roll to change my what you call it?
You want to change your what? Yeah, roll to that. Just roll to that.
Roll to that.
How do you keep on doing this?
I would like to switch to gun. Back to my red one.
Okay, soft and good.
I feel like this is going to go south very quickly.
I'm also going to do I'm going to do a roll to reflect to see how Jenny's feeling.
How are you feeling, girl?
Wow, that was...
Jack takes his jacket off and he rolls up his sleeves, revealing his bulging muscles. Jenny puts off her hat and then sneezes.
Jenny just ties up her ponytail even higher.
You look ridiculous.
Jenny looks even more like Jenny somehow even looks more like a bitch now than before.
It's very impressive. Now then, do you have any words, our messenger from the heavens? Okay, you gotta stop with that. It's kind of weird. I'm not from the heavens. You just chill out a little bit. I mean, sorry, I get really into this. Yeah, I can tell, and it's a little off-putting sometimes. Ugh, I bet none of the other two. I bet the other two didn't have to deal with a weird racist. Oh, everyone shuns at the thought of that. Racism is a very ugly term. Okay, that's what you are, though. Are you gonna argue with me here? She starts taking the hoods off of the victims, and they are various ethnicities that sure aren't white, and one of them is Shirley. Jack, you do recognize him instantly.
I do.
He is so scared.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, here's my plan. If I distract them, could you try getting him out of here?
Just him?
Well, he's the main one, but free them all and, I don't know,
Yeah, sure.
help them get out.
Sure, I can do that.
Perfect. All right. Then let's get to it. And I'd like to start sliding down the pole.
Now that everyone goes like large gasp.
Just like to
You, the black hooded person points.
like to just point my gun at him. Evening, everyone. Now, I don't mean to interrupt, but can't help but notice that you've well, got a bit of a situation happening here. Now, this doesn't have to get violent.
Jenny shoots him.
All right, roll to do. I'm actually.
I'm sorry
No,
for
they would-
interrupting
they would-
your
yeah.
cool monologue, Sam.
Nope, that's perfect.
Yeah, he can still beef this. He doesn't beef
No.
it. Shit.
You hit a rock, it falls on a guy. Ow! Oh, Ryder smiles and she sort of like starts clapping. Whew! Jenny, I'm so glad you're here. Cause guess what? Hey, boss man, the black hooded figure. Yes, I get to show off my toy now. Do you want to say your whole thing? Oh, yes. Ryder suddenly like scampers away. And you hear a panel behind you sort of start to open up. Steam pours out as you guys know, like WWE wrestler reveals.
Yeah.
Yes.
That starts to happen. You're in for it now, detective girl. This is our paragon of justice, our sentinel for our words. We call ourselves the Prime Chosen, but he truly is the Prime Chosen. Prepare yourself to meet the White Power Ranger.
Jenny actually bursts out laughing.
Ryder starts laughing too, like, no, they don't know about it. Don't tell them. A large, tough, armored figure puts up his fists. He is clearly equipped with some kind of like steampunk-ass technology. And his face is covered. You cannot see who this is. It is time for combat.
Okay. So
White Power Ranger stands at the ready. I'm going to just...
do we do popcorn or initiative?
Nah, we'll just do popcorn.
Okay,
Because...
well, what happens is at the start of every round we all roll. Highest goes first, and then they choose who the past two.
All
Alright, great. I will roll for the two. I will roll
I'm
for the
rolling.
two people. Yeah, guess how many stats the White Power Ranger has. Hold on. Oh, is locked? It's not locked. Okay, good. That's right, 4! Oh, he still beefed it. Who's surprised? Black hooded figure will go on White Power Ranger's turn. Sam, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm going to... The people who are the hooded hostages, essentially, are they all tied up, or were they just kind of, like, kneeling there?
No, they're all tied up and kneeling.
Okay, so I can't just tell them to run. I guess I'm just going to shoot at the White Power Ranger.
Alright, go ahead. Oh, hang on. The White Power Ranger will lock into red. And, wait, you're locked into red! Guess what, everyone? That means it's time to clash! So, now, Sam, to clash, we're both going to roll to do, and the highest one deals damage of swing plus attribute bonus.
Also, I'm just gonna roll the die to test something real quick, because something seems weird. Okay, no, sorry, it was just I got the same roll like twice in a row, and I thought.
Oh, just wanted to make sure that it wasn't busted?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Sam, do another roll to do.
Roll to do.
Wow. He rolled one less. Nice job.
Nice.
You managed to find a weak spot in between the armor, and it cracks through.
Okay, now it's time to quickly explain igniting to Sam. With this, Sam, you can choose to ignite your as many stats as you want to add your swing to your damage. So 1 doubles it, and you can only do it once. So you can double it, and he can ignite to have it back down to.
Okay.
So
And then
You would both be locked out of red for the combat, though.
No, not for the combat until you roll the die next.
Ah, yes, that.
I don't think I want to do that this early.
So
Just
I mean,
Alright,
8
that's
damage
fine.
is still 8 damage.
yeah.
He will ignite though to stop it. So
Yeah.
he loses his swing, drop swing or ignite swing, whatever. 4 damage is dealt. He looks at you. You can't tell an expression because it's a helmet, but did not like that. He thought this armor was impenetrable. Anyways, Jenny's who do you want next to?
Neon, go.
Jenny's going to run over to the first person and begin untying them.
You don't have to roll for that. It's untying someone.
Cool, but I'm guessing that's just my turn.
I'll let you untie one more person.
Okay, I untied Shirley next.
Thank you. He just tries to get out of there. I will say that I don't know. They sort of stand on the side. The other chosen don't seem to be very important.
Yeah.
Seems the main fight is this guy. Ryder is eating popcorn and laughing.
I'm going to pass it.
All right.
To the White Power Ranger.
The White Power Ranger stands. He walks on over to Jack. He sort of holds his fist back, and a contraption whirs, and a giant metal sort of extending his fist. A metal thing latches onto it, making it longer and bigger. And he is just going to go right for the face. However, he has no swing, so that's a real bummer. All right, roll the die. I don't think you'll beat. I don't think you'll lose. Yeah. You do a cartoonishly fast duck that your hat still stands in the air, and as the fist retracts, you take the hat and put it back on your head. And the black hooded figure goes to Jenny. Stop releasing the victims. They throw a knife at you.
What stat are they locked into?
They are locked into blue.
Okay, then I just rolled a die.
Oh lord. Oh, all right. It hits. God damn it. You take 3 damage.
Got it.
Knife hits your side. Where are you from? She asks.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, I bet somewhere stupid like Sweden. You would be Swedish. She wiggles
What's
her
wrong?
finger.
Isn't Sweden exactly what you're looking for in a person?
Psh, no, decades of inbreeding have made it the opposite. Anyways, she turns to you. Sorry, White Power Ranger's turn is done. It is now Jack Daniel's turn.
Actually, now we can all roll the die again.
Oh, duh.
Okay.
And then it's Jack Daniel's turn. Oh!
Both 14s.
He rolled a 17. White Power Ranger goes again. And he will lock into... Yeah, he'll lock into that. Alright. He reaches back again, and he turns to Jack, and he takes both fists and like smacks them together and just tries to bull rush you. Oh, hang on, hold on. What does green clash with? Because green clashes with 2 colors, right?
Blue and yellow.
Blue and... Oh, okay. What are you locked into, Sam?
Red.
Okay, then you're fine. Roll to do. Seriously? You suck.
It's almost as if it's the White Power Ranger.
I give you a sick-ass name like the White Power Ranger, and you biff it?
Anyway,
I can't see your rolls, so you gotta tell me when I roll the die.
Oh, sorry. I... Go. Yep, you're fine.
Alright.
Just miss again. The punches get stuck in the altar and he has to pull them out. Seems that they did not test this thing enough. And Black Hood Figure's turn. Black Hood Figure will attempt to push you off the altar, Jenny.
Okay.
She is still locked into blue.
Clash.
Oh boy, here we go. What was it? It was... Yeah. Thank you, Roll20, for not working. Ooh. They rolled a 17. You get shoved off, and you manage to land on one of the other stairs, but it still really hurts. So,
Actually...
Oh?
I'm going to use minor protection.
There you go. I was wondering when you're going to use it. Read that one to the chat.
Once per combat, whenever you lose a clash with someone, you can roll the die and choose to keep your stat that would have been locked out if you roll high enough.
There you go. All right. You rolled a 6 for blue and you're trying not to keep it, so I'm going to let that happen. I'm going to let you keep it. As you are about to fall, your bracelet suddenly glows, and you sort of teleport right behind the Black Hood figure. And she just turns around and she goes, "What the? How did you do that?" Ryder laughs. "Oh my god, she did the thing, that's crazy." She eats more popcorn. Alright, that's their turn. White Power Ranger will pass it to Jenny.
Jenny's going to, teleporting behind them, free the last person.
Ah, yes. Everyone is freed.
And then I'm going to shoot the lady in her ankle.
Alright, go ahead.
This has to be wild, because...
You don't have a gun stat.
Yeah, and also, like, the one for bitch is probably... The gun would be blue, yellow or red. Blue's not the one for this, so... Oh wait, no, I have the drops.
Damn. Alright, I guess she's gonna have to... Oh, man.
Wait, you didn't give the White Power Ranger a white stat?
I thought about it, but don't white stats clash with every stat? I don't want to do that. That's way too overpowered. She rolled like crap.
5 damage.
You have locked her out of her blue stat. And as we sorry, who would you like to give your turn to next?
I'm gonna give it to Jack Daniels.
Jack, before your turn starts, the White Power Ranger flicks a switch, and in a deep booming voice, he suddenly says, "Face it, detective, you're outnumbered." And the moment he says that, your Detective Gambit kicks in. If you'd like to read that out.
I was just thinking of that, actually.
Lovely.
If you're outnumbered in a firefight, you can choose to clash with everyone at once and get a +2 to your rolls. Do so until you are evenly matched. So.
And since this man is saying it, I will say you two are clashing indefinitely until one of you is done.
All right. So I will.
His fist cocked back. He's ready.
Yep. I'll just fire again.
All right. You will roll to do. Holy crap!
So that's 16.
I don't think he can roll better than that. Let me check. He rolled an 11. You hit a sort of tube sort of like an oxygen tube in the back, and he sort of chokes her a little bit before like taking some emergency tape that is out of his side and taping it shut. However, he did lose that clash, and he's not willing to lock out, so he's not willing to ignite. So yeah, he is kind of what's it called? Yeah, locked out of that stat. You have gotten a fourth of the way there, Sam. Congratulations. All right, everyone roll again. We'll see who rolls the most. White Power Ranger got it again, which kind of fits. Hang on. We'll wait for the song to finish. I wish the song looped better, but since it's the final boss from Cuphead, that means they like end it very triumphantly. But, you know, whatever. Anywho. Yeah. White Power Ranger stands up. He grabs some sort of wrist-mounted thing and is going to attempt to spray you with goo. You're not sure what it does, but it probably can't be good. And since you're still clashing,
yep,
get ready. Oh, and they are going to lock into that. And then that. There we go. And also, I forgot to lock it out. There we go. All right. All right. I have rolled.
That's
Oof,
22.
not this time. Yeah, no, still no. He rolled a 26.
Oh.
The goo starts hitting you, and it deals 12 damage.
Oh, wow.
You can ignite your swing to take half of that, I believe.
No, I'll take the 12.
Okay. The goo hits you and you realize it is acid. And it damages your legs and it hurts real bad. Anywho, White Power Ranger, Black Hooded person's turn. Black Hooded person gets up and is like breathing heavily. God, stupid hood. Hard to breathe in. Just gonna try and rush Jenny again.
What are they locked into?
They are locked into yellow.
Got it.
Alright. Nope.
Did they not beat a 10?
They do not beat a 10.
Wow.
Yeah, no, not great. Can I just say you comically trip them over?
Yeah.
They tumble down the stairs a little bit. Oh, God. Try and get up. What is with you, damn Swedes? They will give the turn to Jack.
I'm just gonna look down at my melting clothes. God, this is my favorite outfit. And then fire again.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
It's 27, right? Because I'm still clashing.
Yep. This man can't be stopped. Oh, I almost rolled for Jack. Jack, you shoot yourself and lose. Oh, Lord. No. They critical fail.
Oh.
16 damage is dealt.
Now, if I ignite now, does it do double damage?
I believe so.
8 damage is being dealt right now. It deals double if Sam ignites.
Yeah, you can ignite.
So that would then do 16 damage, or...
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go for it. Why not?
Jack Daniels has ignited the red swing and is now locked out. You shoot, and I'm going to say you twirl around and shoot again, and the other tube gets broken, and he begins choking slightly, and he rips off the mask, and Jack, you are very unhappy to find that it is Samuel Adams underneath that mask. Sorry, Jack, I told you there was something more I could be doing.
I never thought it'd be this. Thought you were trying to help people.
I am helping people. He's now locked out of blue. And alright, everyone roll to die again.
No, I haven't.
I skipped you, sorry. Sorry.
As they are on the ground, I'm going to be a fucking bitch, and as Samuel Adams is making his cool monologue, I'm going to shoot him in the back.
Okay, go ahead. He's not clashing with you, because he just got locked out, so he's not died. Well, he'll just have to do a simple.
He'll just have to beat a 7.
Oh, you tie.
Does Ty go to defender?
I'd say Ty goes to defender. It ricochets off and hits a rock. If it hits another guy. Ugh. All right, now everyone go again. Here we go, baby. Oh, White Power Ranger. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Congratulations, Jenny. You're first.
Jenny, be first, and also now you can unlock your red now, Sam.
Oh,
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I'm going to be like, she's gonna stomp her foot, go fuck, and just shoot him again.
Go ahead. Oh, he'll lock into red this time.
Beat a 14, bitch.
7.
Get shot for 5 damage.
Steam and hydraulics are leaking everywhere. He struggles to get up. Who would you like to give your turn to?
I'm gonna give it to Samuel Adams. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him.
He gets up. Time for last resort. He sort of adjusts his leg, and two very tiny little guns pop out of his calves, and he is going to shoot at Jenny. He is locked into red, so unfortunately this is not anything interesting. Ah, something not garbage. Neon BRB. It's okay. The bullets are traveling in
Yeah,
really
no,
slow
sorry,
motion.
Someone arrived to my house.
That's definitely me when someone arrives to my house.
I'm going to roll the die, and
Oh, you're
finally,
good.
finally a decent roll.
You.
Also, I'm going to switch to Rhinestone Eyes.
Nice. You sort of dodge. You just like sort of go sideways, and the bullets go right past you and hit the altar itself. The black hooded person is just like, "Damn it! Don't damage don't damage the sacred grounds." Well, if you're gonna go for her, I guess I'll go for him. Black hooded figure. Again, you're still clashing with everyone, so that involves this lady too. So Sam, this is a clash that she just tries to die for you as well. She pulls out another dagger and she's going to attempt to stab you. What did she roll? She did not roll great. Oh, take 4 damage. She still rolled like crap. The knife hits you in the side. Should have known your place, detective. She takes the knife out.
Do I recognize the voice?
Give me your wild roll to do.
Nope.
Alright, she
Can
gives her
I
turn
roll
to
to recognize the voice?
give me a wild roll to do.
Actually, I'm in my stat. I'm in Rhinestone Eyes.
Remind me what that is specifically.
Rhinestone Eyes is Jenny's ability to change and grow as a person.
Okay, yeah, she's changing and growing by paying attention to voices she heard throughout her day.
Yeah.
Creating
Actually
object
giving a
permanence.
shit.
Man, that sure does sound like that police captain lady you guys talked to.
Wow, the cops are white supremacists? Wow.
You know, right? It's almost like I wrote this or something. Do you just say that, or do you reveal this information?
Hey, that lady is the captain.
Jack,
Daniels.
you feel betrayed.
Daniels just looks into her eyes and looks up at the hood, and it's just a mix of anger and sorrow across his face.
It occurs to you now that there was probably a reason why she just didn't tell you as much as she probably knew about the cult in general.
Yeah.
Anywho, I believe she would then give her turn to Jack now.
So I'll just roll to do to shoot. I'm gonna shoot at the White Power Ranger again. Still.
All right, here we go, baby. Oh, he did beat you. Take 8 damage.
I take 8 damage.
Yes.
Oh,
Unless
that's
you
right.
wanna
I'm clashing.
Yeah,
All
unless you
right,
want to ignite your swing.
He can.
Do I have a swing right now?
Oh yeah, you don't have one.
I don't think so.
Oh crap! Then you just take 8 damage.
Well, that brings me down to -4.
All right, you lock out. Choose a stat to be locked out of, and replenish back to 10.
Lock out of the yellow.
No, actually, what you do is you roll to recover. Click that roll to recover, then lock out.
Ah, right.
So 14
Alright.
HP back, and then lock out of stat.
Yeah.
So I get. So I'm up to 14, and then I'm locked out of one of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pick whichever one you think is most appropriate.
Most appropriate. You know what? I've just been betrayed, or realize I've been betrayed. So I'm no longer being a gentleman about anything. Locking out of that one.
That's fair.
How do I grab the button to do that?
Oh, just go to configuration and then click wound on yellow.
Oh,
Make sure that's checked, and that's it.
And also, you can lock into red 5 now if you want.
Yeah, you can just lock into red.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Anywho, what was I doing?
Oh yeah,
It was your turn. Oh yeah, it's next turn. Everyone go again. Rolled like shit. Jack. Turn go.
Yep. I'm just going to look at the black hooded figure and go, I thought I knew you. And fire.
Alright. She is not doing too great, so this will probably... Yeah, she's at 1 stat. She rolled max for the 1 stat.
No, but it's a roll. It's a clash still.
Oh, duh! I forgot my own gimmick. God damn, okay, never mind. You try and shoot and she takes the gun and just grabs out of your hand and just punches you in the face, and you are going to take 12 damage unless you ignite your swing to lessen it.
No, might as well. I got 14 health, so.
Is she igniting as well?
She's not, because she cannot afford to lose this swing.
No, but if she is, then she's only dealing 6. It only doubles if you ignite.
Oh. Then no, she's just going to deal 6 damage. I forgot that clashing isn't like in JoJo. Sorry. I'm used to doubling things for fun. Anywho, who do you want to give your turn to, Jack?
I will give it to Jenny.
Jenny is going to just check how many bullets she has left, realize that she probably doesn't have that many, and it also probably wasn't given the best gun. And just
probably not.
Zoom in and just go behind the chief and go, and I need to think of a one-liner. Let's see who Justice is now, and just pistol whip her at the back of the head.
This, if you just write, you might just actually knock her out of the fight for good with this. So let's see.
What is she locked into?
She's locked into red.
So beat a 14, and she.
Oh, she's clash, baby. Thanks, Roll20, for not doing what I wanted it to. Oh, she did beat a 14.
I'm going to use I'm going to use minor protection again.
Okay. As you pistol whip her, she just ducks her head out of the way. She grabs the pistol, attempts to hit you, but you just manage to blip out of the way again. And Ryder starts laughing profusely. Oh my god, they've got you wrapped around their little finger. Oh, no, don't mind me. I'm just a spectator. You have saved yourself again from getting locked out of your stat.
Passing to the White Power Ranger.
The White Power Ranger stands up, and he still has the 2 guns, and he is just going to shoot at... He's going to shoot at Jack, actually, so it's a clash. Roll to do. That was not great. Yep. Jack, the pistols go...
18.
Oh, yeah, no. Jack wins no matter what, don't worry. He rolled a 13. 18, nice job. And as you shoot, as the White Power Ranger shoots, you simply dive towards him and just tackle into him, and you just break his lower half of the armor. And as he tries to get out, the armor just crumbles off like paper mache. God damn it. He coughs up some blood. You have locked him out of his 3rd and second to last stat. He's now locked out of yellow. Or he's wounded of yellow. Same shit. Now it is... Did you go, Jenny?
Yep.
Oh, right. So, new turn? New turn. Alright, roll to die. Wow, a 4! Who would have guessed? Jenny, go.
Jenny is going to calmly just... Her gun's been removed, but she's just going to lean in close and just knee the chief in the stomach.
Alright, go ahead. She is still locked into red, because that is the only stat she has.
Well, can she beat an 18?
I don't think so.
With her roll to die, because it's not a clash.
No, she has 1 stat left.
Well, then take 6 damage.
Yeah? Well, hang on. No, she just can't. She just can't. You just knee her, and you hit her, and you feel a crunch of some ribs, and she just goes, this isn't the end of the movement. She just falls. She is out of the fight. There is only one person left, and that is the White Power Ranger.
Tossing it over to Jack Daniels, finish him off.
I look at Adams and go,
yeah.
Man, and to think, you were 1 day from retirement. I hope that's enough.
No, it is. It is. It totally is. You want to ignite your swing and do double damage, so you
absolutely
just finish. Yeah, I am just going to stop that because that just right in the center of his armor. The recoil pushes him back, and he just falls, and he falls down the stairs. He just crumple, and just right at the end, just lays at the bottom motionless. Combat over, you win! Hooray!
Daniel's
the other followers stare and then just book it the hell out of there.
Yep. Daniel just stands up and kind of tries to straighten himself out his melted, burned clothes and just looks at the two former friends just lying in heaps.
Yeah.
What a shame. Jenny!
It worked! Sorry, yeah.
Jenny's actually going to walk over and just like... I'm going to drop Yellow, and she's gonna walk over and just give Daniels a pat on the back.
Aw.
Thank you.
Ryder sort of gets up and stretches. Oof! Oh man. You ever like sit on your ass too long and kind of like goes to sleep? I just had that happen to me.
Just
Not
go
fun.
away.
Okay, she literally fucking vanishes. Daniels, you like totally see this lady just actually blip out of existence.
Yeah. Well, that's just kind of how today's going, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, I suppose I should call somebody about all this. Obviously, the local force is undoubtedly compromised.
Yeah.
So I'd like to... I'll walk over and check and make sure they're still breathing, alive, and or if they're still alive.
The Morgan is alive. I'm going to roll for Adams. I'm just gonna roll a call it heads or tails. Do you want him to be alive or dead?
I think he'd want him to be alive. So
Okay.
heads.
Hold on. Any minute. Dead.
Dead.
You find... Were you two partners? I forgot.
Just kind of friendly. I mean, we were both detectives essentially, so we worked together. Not necessarily partners, but we'd known each other for quite a while. So
You see just, like, as you said, the heap of your former friend. He's just on the ground. Covered in ridiculous armor.
Yeah.
With some weird sort of symbol. It looks like kind of looks like a windmill, but like it's pointed towards each other, and it's kind of like tilted slightly on like a red armband. You have no idea what that is. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
I think he just wanted to help people, but
Yeah.
I suppose.
We'll be seeing more people like him later.
Oh, that's good to know.
Unfortunately.
Man, I don't know what he thought this was going to accomplish, though. I mean, Daniels just kind of looks around at this building and the broken armor. I don't know. This doesn't seem very helpful to me.
Well, I mean, that's why this place has you, I suppose. Jenny takes a drag of her cigarette.
I suppose.
Fuck.
These towns aren't what... These streets aren't what they used to be, apparently.
No, they certainly are not. And I'm imagining things are only going to get worse now that our police force is, well, this. If the captain hasn't already been tied up, I'd like to tie her up. And then...
She is still unconscious.
I guess, make my way towards a... Well, is the altar still there? Or is it like, broken? Yeah. I'll walk up and
It's
just...
a little cracked, but it's still there.
Just have a look over, see if it's got any, I don't know, notes or anything in it.
Nah, nothing of that sort.
And I guess I'd like to, because I imagine the pipes aren't an option for really climbing.
If you want to try and reverse, just climb up with a lady on your back, that'd be pretty badass.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you could do it.
No. Is Shirley still standing around?
He's been in the corner. He's just been watching this.
I call over to him. Shirley, your sister's been looking for you.
Oh fuck! Thank you, sir. He just starts running. And there's a doorway that leads out.
Yeah.
Even though it's
So,
underground, you can just there's a way out.
I'll bring the captain along and walk on out.
Jenny will follow.
You guys sort of walk out, and it's pretty late at night. The moon is shining fairly brightly. You're actually a little surprised to see that there are some police sirens, and you find yourself suddenly surrounded by police, but not the local kind. You see these sort of big, bulkier vans, and some gentlemen step out. We'll take it from here, Daniels. You do not recognize them, but they are very clearly some kind of Rhode Island State Police.
Thank you, officer.
We had a
There's
feeling
a-
Whiskey River was compromised.
I just wish I'd seen it sooner.
One of us we were convinced it was communists, but there's something worse. He spits on Morgan. Nazis.
Well, thank you for cleaning all this up. Hopefully I can work with you to, well, keep this from happening anywhere else.
Maybe. I don't want any of that damn European political garbage happening in my little cozy town.
Yeah,
So I assume you wouldn't want to happen
go
in
on
yours.
vacation to Hawaii soon.
I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, especially to visit my brother in Pearl Harbor. He doesn't say that.
Guess I'll hand Morgan over and probably just find a spot to sit down for a minute.
There is a bench by the water.
Jenny's gonna sit next to him.
It's
Well.
a peaceful night.
I've done a lot in my years as an investigator, but never before has one night changed me so much. I thought I knew him.
Yeah. Well,
Just stare off over the water.
all to die.
You know, Jenny, clearly that other person was not from around here. Similar to you, perhaps?
All I know is she is going to kill me.
Well, I'm not sure I can do much against the Cosmic. But thank you for your help today. And if possible, I'd like to repay you in some capacity whenever I can.
Sure, man.
Aw.
And I'm guessing with that, Jenny begins fading.
You hear you sort of that tinge at the back of your head. It like forms, and you finally recognize it. You just made a connection with another human being, something you haven't done in at least 2 years. Jenny, you have now gained one of Jack Daniels' abilities. As a gift, you can just equip in one of your gift slots. I will copy paste it into your DMs.
Okay.
You gain, here it is in chat, I just altered it in chat. You gain Detective's Gambit. If you're outnumbered in a firefight, you can choose to clash with everyone at once and get a +2 to your rolls to do until you are matched evenly. I gave it to Sam because he was fighting the White Power Ranger, but I'm very much talking about if you are fighting what's like a random thing that'll never happen. If you're fighting a group of pirates and like you fight all the pirates until one pirate remains, you can clash with all of them.
Got it.
Something like that. But yeah, you feel that and you just go, huh. And maybe this is too presumptuous of me to assume, but it kind of feels good. Just a little.
Maybe a tiny bit.
Some small parts of your heart is growing ever so slightly. And your bracelet begins to glow a little bit, and you see a red gem sort of pop right next to the main purple gem in the center. And with that, Jack, you sort of just look and just Jenny actually just, I don't want to say she fades away, you just like look off into the water, and when you just take a look back, there was just a newspaper flying in the background, and she is gone.
What a day this has been. Daniels will just kind of close his eyes and think. Then, after a little bit, stand up and start walking back to the office. Well, I don't know if I'll ever see her again, but if I do, hopefully I'll be able to help as much as she helped me. Until then, well, this town has got a lot more problems, and I guess I'm the only one who can solve them.
And with that, I think we can end off the first episode of E.R.A. Wow! Hang on. Oh, I gotta play the theme. Yeah. Woo!
Yay.
Woo.
Hey, did you guys have fun?
I did! It's a great time.
Woo! Where is Jenny to go next? Find out next time in E.R.A. Episode 2, The Impossible Inventor, starring Gnome Overlord, aka Flores. And, man, do we have fan art to show? I know you did that one drawing. I don't know if anyone else did anything.
I do have an imager.
No way, no way.
That is just the one image of fan art that you've received.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So, from Lemieux, we have this wonderful Jenny.
Hooray! Yay! Woo! I didn't draw, sorry. It's okay. No one expected you to. We're just doing this for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Rosie Locke says, I want a cowboy episode. That would be pretty funny if there was a cowboy episode, wouldn't it? Smiles. Yeah, no. That was episode 1 of E.R.A. There will be 12 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay. 11 more, 12 total. Oh, and then a 13th finale that is currently either going to be just me and Neon or every player. We're thinking about it, of which one would work better.
One is significantly easier to schedule.
Yeah, it would kind of be the worst scheduling nightmare ever, but it would kind of be funny.
Just make it like a 2-day event and have half the people show up one day and half another day or something. Or
Team A, Team B.
Yeah. But thank you for having me as the first player. This was super fun, and I hope I've gotten us started well.
Oh, you started us lovely, and God, Flores' episode sure is a vastly different tone. But it'll be fun. It'll be great. I hope everyone in the audience had fun. I hope I had fun. You guys had fun. Great time. This was a lovely time, and thank you, everyone. And Neon, you can end stream whenever you're down to end stream.
Yeah, bitches and hookers.